How are we doing, everybody? Welcome to the Spectrum. I'm Zach, and today is going to be an interesting one. I have been wanting to start a new series on the channel for a while involving drawing. I don't want to say too much, but it should be coming soon. So I figured that I would share a preview of one of the drawings with you today as I draw, ink it and colour it in on Photoshop. And while it's happening, you can ask me any question you want. So feel free, ask away, and let's get started on this drawing, shall we? So this is my character here, one of them for Dungeons and Dragons. This is Jake Sparkles, the Dwarven Bard. And we're going to start colouring him right now. Beautiful picture. Thank you, Sarah. I do try, but I'm always so critical of myself. Is the music alright? Am I too loud or is the music too loud? See? Eye's really so hard to do. Especially when you've got like a shitty graphic tablet like I have. The pressure sensitivity on this is way off, so it just causes so many lines that I don't want. Let's see. Okay, here we go. What's gone wrong? Hang on. Music stopped for some reason. Ah, there we go. There we go. Music's back on, sorry. Anyway, back to what I was doing. So. Easy now. Oh, nope, too hard. I wasn't even trying to push it hard that time. These strange curly sideburns I've got going on for him. Oh, it's always a struggle to figure out where I'm going to draw next. You did art school? Oh, you did art school as well, Sarah. Do you still do your art or anything like that? Alright. Now, noses are also really hard as well. Easy now. Steady. Oh, that's alright for a nostril, I'd reckon. And then see if we can get this one. Yeah, that'll do. There we are. Wonder if Tash is going to turn up tonight from defending the game, because she likes this sort of stuff. Ooh, you do painting. What kind of painting, Sarah? Careful. God, I hate this graphic tablet. It's so shit. But it's all I can have. One day I'll be able to have a Cintiq, but then I'll probably have a laptop that doesn't support it. Careful. There we go. I was worried about that one, thought it would look horrible. Ooh, abstract landscapes. Have you got anything I can see, Sarah? Where should I go from here? Won't do the eyes just yet. Well, maybe I should. I'm going to zoom right in here. Grab ourselves a much smaller brush. So yeah, I'm not an expert in this. I'm still learning digital myself, but you know, we've all got to start somewhere. Careful. Especially when you've got a crappy graphic tablet. I'm going to keep saying that throughout the stream, but it's true. Really annoys me. I think that line's too big. Just want to narrow that down a bit. There we go. Because I don't want to draw out the whole outline of the nose. I just need lines to suggest a shape. So that your line, your eye, will finish off the line by itself. So you could go, oh, here's the edge of the nose. I can tell because of that there. Ooh, I look forward to that, Sarah. Right, so it's a very fabulous bard. So this guy also has eyeliner. So just get some eyeliner shapes in there. There we are. Right. Next up, the teeth. Top lip there. Get the tongue. And we'll just colour in the back of the mouth there while we're here. So, have you got any questions for me, Sarah? Can we call Finn? Yeah, you can call Finn if you want. Digital is complicated because you can't really make a good digital image unless you've got the best in digital art stuff. You know, like the drawing tablets that cost like several £1,000s, or the latest camera with 1 billion pixels and things like that. But sometimes, people can do amazing things with limited stuff. But it does take a lot of patience and effort, which in today's world aren't really virtues you can have, because if you can be patient and you can put all the effort in you want, but in today's world, it often turns out it all goes to nothing. The mustache, just trying to get the curls right. Oh, okay, hold on. There we are. That'll do for now. I can always edit it later if I don't like it. And Gina's here. Hey, Gina. And it's cool. How big is my PP? That big. Anyway, can we call him Finn? No, he's already got a name, Sarah. He's called Jake Sparkles. Zoom out a bit here. So has anyone in the chat got a question for me at all? Just out of curiosity. I know I didn't trace the ear correctly there, but I wanted to change the shape of it anyway. But I think that looks fairly okay for an ear. Right, now the magnificent beard. Steady. What made me go into digital art? Mainly because... Well, when I went to art college, I wanted to get into drawing comics and making cartoons. And with the way things are at the minute, you can do hand-drawn animation, you can do stop motion, but if you really want to stand a chance of getting anywhere within the animation industry, you need to know how to do it digitally, which in itself is very hard, but you can learn to do it. And I went on to uni to learn on how to do it, and I only spent 3 years there because the university didn't convince me that I should go back and learn, because quote unquote the teacher I had when I was there all pulled us into a room one day and went, look, none of you are going to get a job as an animator. It's strangely sad music as I'm telling this story as well, but she went, none of you are going to get a job as an animator, because that's just not how it works. Chances are you'll start off as a T-boy or a cleaner or a bin man or something at a place that does animation, and even if you do manage to get that job, which is also incredibly difficult, that's where you're going to stay. So a lot of people just got put off by that, and we all decided that, well, we weren't going to give up, but we were just going to try and be independent. And being independent itself is hard as well, because it's like, okay, I've got time to do my art, but if it doesn't pay off soon, then I'm going to lose my flat, or I'm going to not be able to make the rent and things like that. So it's a tough life being an artist, because it's not one that you can achieve alone. But, yeah, the important thing is not to give up. But sometimes that itself can be very hard as well. You just need the right people and the right environment around you. And I have that mostly. Well, partly, but who knows where the future's going to take me. I have the great people in the chat right now. I have DTG, friends in real life. Just not the right environment, sadly. Anyway. This hair. Should probably finish off this hair before. I should probably go top to bottom with this drawing. So let's move up the arm. Careful now. Do a little one there. Okay, normally I can't do lines this straight. I don't know what it is I'm doing, but I hope I can keep doing it. thumb needed to be fatter anyway. There we are. Just a little knuckle line there. A little bit of a crinkle in the glove here. Just to give it some definition. There we go. Shame she said that. You will achieve your dreams, Zach. Can only hope one day, Sarah. But thank you for the confidence. Shame she said that. We have 3 friends who have managed to get into the animation business and we're doing really well. 2 of them worked on shows on the CBBC. She's right, it's tough but not impossible. Oh yeah, it's tough. It's just that you need to hope that the right things are happening at the right time. It's like, apparently, and I don't know how true this is, but apparently because it's been 4 years since I graduated uni now. And because of that, I'm now considered unemployable by anyone who does animation unless I go back to uni and get a new degree. I don't know how true that is, but it sounds very plausible. And I almost got a job with the CBBC, actually. Because they came into our uni and they went, right, we're looking for ideas for either business, for a show about business or space. So the idea was that there was about 30 of us in this group that came to this talk. And he went, right, I'm going to give you a week. If you're interested, come up with an idea, pitch them, and then there'll be a vote as to which ones go forward. Then you work on it again, pitch it, and we'll do another vote until there's only one left. And we couldn't get in contact with the guy from CBBC directly. We had to have a middle person. Now, I'm not going to name names or anything because... Not because I want people to go out and attack them or anything like that, but because as long as I don't mention it, the name of the uni or the name of the people involved, they can't get me in trouble, because one of the things at my uni was you had to sign a contract, so you weren't allowed to criticize them in public or in a public forum of any kind and give the name of it. Give the name of the uni or the people involved, otherwise you could get fined. So, back to the story though. So this middle person, we'll call them Jeremy. Jeremy was the person who we'd have to talk to if we want to talk to the CBBC representative. So the idea that I had for the show that I came up with my partner at the time during this project, it was a girl partner that I was working with. And she was really happy that our idea got chosen to go on to the next round. And the tasks includes trying to find out who would host it and what the show would be about, how much it would cost, who would host it, and things like that. And we did all that. But then we got stuck at one point, so we had to talk to the middle person to contact the CBBC representative. And they never got back to us, as in the middle person. So we tried 8 times to contact this person, and they never got back in contact with us. So the what do you call it now? The deadline for the project was coming up, and we still weren't getting an answer. And then the deadline day came along, and then it turns out that the university had cancelled the project without telling anybody. So yeah, that was annoying. The fact that we had a chance to make a name for ourselves in the industry while we were still in uni, and it was just taken away from us. And essentially, the uni didn't even give an apology better than, whoops. So yeah, uni was not a good time for me, but I did get this stuff and equipment. No, I did get the equipment and the skills out of it, so it's not all a waste. Oh, Nathan's here. Hey, Nathan. How's it going? How goes the D&D game, Gina and Nathan? Okay, Gina, I can't say any names on stream. I'm not going to say if you're right. I'm not going to say if you're wrong. But I tell you off stream. Ah, yes, the bandpipes. I forgot to finish these. Doesn't matter. Can fill it in as we go. Right, now I'm going to cheat a little bit here. So, some of you who are into art might be noticing that I'm not keeping my lines consistent, like some of them are thin, some of them are thick. And I'm about to show you why. Because after I've done the outline for it, I'm going to go over it again, but make them shaded and thicker in some places, so like this, to define shapes. So it'll look like that, but I'm going to do that at the end. So right now I'm just getting a basic outline of him. Oh, Nathan made a Lego. What did you make, Nathan? Just big fat tree trunk thighs here. Worthy of a dwarf. Did the music stop again? Nope. Hey, Judith's here. Hey, Judith. How's it going? Oh no, I think I'm going too far. I need to go finish the hair. So I was going to finish the hair first. There we go. There we are. So Gina, Nathan, Skrull, if you're still here, and Judith, this is a Q&A. Ask me anything, go wild. Just zoom out, see how he looks. Oh, he's looking good. Oh, the hand. Shit, forgot the hand. Finish that off. I'm not happy with that finger there, but the shading and that I'm doing at the end could fix that. So we'll leave that for now. Let's move on to his beard with flowers inside. The edge of the beard there. I know. Hey, Nathan, you'll know this guy. It's Jake Sparkles. few hairlines to indicate movement. Feel like you died, Sarah. Why is that? How is my cat, Sarah? She's miserable as ever. The embodiment of hate in cat form. But she's fine. There we go. Another flower done. There we go. This magnificent beard is almost complete. There we are. A few more movement lines, fill in this flower. Oh, how are Mustang and Malfoy, Sarah? I remember one of your cats was grounded. Is he still grounded? Oh, stomach cramps. Oh, no. They'll pass in time, Sarah. Alright, so I think that's his head done, along with the beard. Let's carry on moving down the body, like we were doing. This waistcoat. No, I think the stream is a bit laggy, Judith. It's being, my laptop is a pile of crap, so that's probably why. Oh, what shall he wield? Well, he... Apart from his instruments, Nathan, he also uses a warhammer. Oh, nope. Don't want to do that. Rub that out. bandpipes are going to be tricky. And there we go. Panpipe sorted for now. So I colour him in and stuff. Hawkeye, that was it, yeah. Good, good. I'm glad they're okay, sir. Easy, there we go. Yeah, Judith, we're in the shitty laptop club, yay! Okay, there we go. Well, those lines turned out pretty well. Oh, no, Finn, that's the guy. Hi, Finn. How you doing? Ooh, where should I move to now? Let's get that other hand done. I never did finish this instrument. I've just realised as well. And these fingers look a lot better than they do on the other hand as well. It's always a nightmare to give cats baths, Sarah. Mine absolutely hates it. She screams the house down. Oh man, this is some very sensual music we got going on here. And my day's been okay, Finn. How about you? And, oh no, I was going to say I'll finish that instrument off later. We'll get the rest of him drawn first, and then I'll move on to that instrument. Yep. I'm just gonna get that leg sorted out. There we go. That's the edge of his kneecap there, so I'm gonna cheat again and just shade this one in to give it some definition on shape. Feet have always been something I find hard to draw, especially boots. Because they always look too fat or misshapen. Though this one doesn't look too bad if I'm honest. Sensual, yeah. Stripper music, Judith, yeah. I was just grabbing a load of royalty-free music and then that was in there. Because I'd used it before in a previous video, so I'm like, I wonder how people will react to it. Oh, Sarah's back. I didn't know you left, Sarah. Has anyone got a question for me? Ask me anything. Go on. This is a Q&A session after all. Oh. Oh no, hang on. Just one there. One there. Alright, zoom out. Let's have a look at him in full. Yeah, he's looking good. Right, let's try and finish off this instrument. We have to go do this freehand, which could be tricky, but we'll give it a go. Especially because it goes off the page. We'll tell you what, we don't need this anymore, so let's get rid of it. So, actually, no. Let's not get rid of it. Let's just hide it for now. Grab him, drag him along. Then finish off. Music? Hello? Oh, have I gone through the music list already? Oh, I didn't think it was going to be that short. Oh well. So it was a last minute decision to do this, so I'm going to try and get some more music. The problem is, can't play copyrighted music, otherwise it would be a lot better. A lot easier, but I can only get music from like those royalty free sites you see. However, if any of you at home happen to be a musician of some kind and would like your music featured, then do drop me a link or whatever it is you would like. Because I'm all for giving people chances that I never got. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to select the inside of that. Make it a bit bigger. Then... oh, it didn't work. What's going on? Oh, no. I chose the wrong option, that's why. I want to expand it. There we go. So now I can just go. Oh, too close. Too close again. Too close, that one. Do you use product for your beard? I do not. It's all natural. Although I'm not sure if I should. I know they exist. I don't know if they're any good. But from what I understand, the products for beards are like when you have a massive one. Okay, so that's our outline done. So let's save this before my computer decides to kill itself. There we go. Now, let's get the colours going. So starting with the hair, the beard and the eyebrows. Oh no, my mistake, didn't mean to do that. The hair, the beard, the eyebrows, not the flowers yet. So I'm thinking of brown for his hair, but a light brown. So I'm just going to throw this on here, this colour here. Right. I'm wanting it to be a bit lighter. So Okay, I think I'm back. Yeah, there we go. Continues. Sorted. So, he looks sexy. Well, that's not my main goal for him, because he's meant to look fabulous. But, yeah. When I first designed his character, his sole goal was to make people laugh. And I tried him out with my friends over at DTG when I played Dungeons & Dragons with him, and he was a big hit. So he is now officially one of my favourite characters I've ever made. Okay, so we've got the base hair. So if I'm just going to rename this now, we'll call it base hair color. Base hair. Now I'm going to make a folder. This is going to be the hair folder. What we want to do is now start adding the dark layers. So we're going to darken his hair. Maybe increase the saturation a bit. Then take a sample of that color. Change his hair back to normal and start with the dark layers. Oh, I spelled dark wrong. Oh no, I didn't. Never mind. Alright, here we go. Oh, missing a bit there. There we are. So, dark hair. Here we go. Need a bigger brush for this one. And a different kind of brush too. Like I said, I haven't really found my proper style yet. I've got an idea what I want my style to be, but it's going to take a while before I can achieve something half decent, I'd say. So what I'm doing right now is what I call the soft light, which is just bits where the shadow is large in quantity as it rotates around an object. So it's like as it curves around here, the edge of the beard here will be a bit darker. As it turns away from the light and things like that. And then once I've done that, I then do what I call sharp tones. So this is where I get to highlight bits where I think it would be obviously dark. So just a few streaks in the hair like this. Just highlighting a few shapes. So hair is obviously very tricky to do, but as long as you get that illusion of movement within the colour and the line, it's how can I say it? It's understandable, and that's what you want from your comic art, people to understand what it is they're seeing. Ah! Computer froze on me then. I do need some colouring lessons. Because I do work in black and white mostly, but I mainly work in black and white because I'm terrible at colouring. And I'm not someone who can learn by themselves. I prefer someone there to show me how to do things. To tell me when I'm going wrong, because if I come up with a technique, I'm like, oh, this is pretty good, and then I show it someone else, and they go, oh no, you can do it like this, it's much better. I'd be like, well, I wish I'd knew that earlier. Right, come on, computer, load. Load for me. Oh, is it frozen again? Oh no, there we go. So you see how I've gotten these other darker tones in it now that make the hair look like it's going more back and it's falling down the back of his head and things like that. Need to put a few more at the bottom here where it all clusters up towards the bottom. Having dry bread to settle my stomach. Well, it might help. I'm no doctor. Careful now. I always say that to myself because it's like, this is going too well. You're going to screw it up in some fashion or another. And add some more shading in there. And that might do, I think. I think the mustache works without any of that detail in there. Just realised as well I've missed a bit of his beard. So we better sort that out. There we are. So that little bit there, keep that the way it is for now. Alright, so got the dark tones. Now let's do some light tones. Don't say that. Don't say what, Sarah. Oh, here we go. Light tones. Oh, forgot the eyebrows. Hold on. And I want this one. Whoops. I want this eyebrow to be darker than this one because it's further away from the light source, which will be over here. Last time you got stomach cramps, it was gastric flu. Oh dear. Well, hopefully it's just a stomach cramp this time, Sarah. Alright. That's not what I want to do. I want to go back to the base layer here. This time we're going to brighten his hair. Take a sample, turn his hair back to normal, and then start. Right, so. Just adding bits of, should probably make it a smaller brush now. Just adding some highlights in here. to make his hair more fabulous. Highlights of a mustache over here. Just add a few highlights to his beard. Not quite turning out the way I want it to, though. Because they just look like smudges. So if let's just delete that layer and make a new one. Is this the tool I'm thinking of? The one that brightens things? Yeah, it is. No, let's just grab that light tone again, and this time let's use a smaller, lighter, sharper brush. Nope, that's a bad start. These brushes don't seem to be like pressure sensitive at all. No, they're just coming out in big splats. Oh, that's right, turned off. There we go. That's better, that's what I wanted it to do. There we go, that's much better. Uh-oh, just been realised we've drawn on the wrong layer. Fucking Photoshop. Let's get some light in here. We are. Just a little bit here on his beard. Where should we go from here? Oh, hang on. A little bit here. Again, I'm trying to simulate movement within the beard using colour and line. Be better if I had like an example of a massive silky beard in front of me, but I do not have one. Maybe when I'm old. So old that no one cares about you anymore. Just grow a massive beard and see what happens. Right, let's get some light on this one. There we go. And a little bit of light down at the bottom here. A few bits on the edge of the beard here. Right, and let's zoom out, see how it looks. Yeah, I need colouring lessons, but hopefully just these random live drawing sessions, we'll see it develop over time. But don't count on it. Because I'm not likely to find a colouring teacher anytime soon. Alright. I'm not going to get this drawing done tonight. Especially since I haven't got that much left to do, actually. As in, hang on, let me rephrase that. I haven't got long to do this tonight because I do need to get up quite early tomorrow. So I need to end the stream at 9, and it is 22:09 right now. So, if you guys have enjoyed this, let me know, and I will finish this drawing on stream for you all. And hopefully I can get some colouring advice, at the very least, for next time. Right, so let's grab these 3 layers. And leave it in hair. Now, what should we do next? The face, the clothes, the instruments. Let's do the flowers. So I don't need to go into too much detail with these. So here's what I'm going to do with this. I'm just going to choose some random colours for these flowers. I mean, these flowers are definitely going to collide with his outfit because I've already decided what his outfit looks like, but not the flowers. So how about this one? Start with an obvious. Massively red. Then we'll make it darker. Put a bit of shading on it. I mean, I can see this shading. I don't know how well it's coming through for you guys. And then let's make it lighter and get some light shading on there. And there we go, that's one flower. We should colour in the middle, really. Let's make it not jet black, but kind of a browny off-colour black. There, I think. There we are. One flower done. Then the next flower, let's make it blue. A beautiful baby blue. Let's try this. Let's go around the outline. And there we go. Then let's, like before, grab a darker colour. Wait, grab a darker blue. Do the edges. Add some detail to the petals. And now let's grab the lighter colour. And then in the middle, we'll make this a nice yellow. Now the next flower. I don't know. What colour should we make it? Let's go. I'm thinking of a green. Oh, there's a bit of the beard there that's not been coloured in. I will sort that out later. Darker green. Then brighter green. I think that needs a little bit more there. And it looks more like a 4-leaf clover. Then pale yellow on this one, I think. And one last flower. Let's go purple. I don't want pink because his outfit's going to be pink. And then give this one a dark center. Although I have forgotten to put some dark tones on the purple one here. There we are. Right. And I think that might be where we're leaving it tonight. So let's just zoom in on our work here. We got the outline and we've got his beard with the flowers in it ready to go. And let me just save it here. And if you guys enjoyed this, let me know and I will continue this in another stream for you all. But thanks for everyone who did turn up tonight. It's been an odd week considering the events that have happened and it's really thrown me off my game, but I wanted to do this tonight to try and let some of those bad memories and bad events just slip away. So thanks for everyone who's turned up and watched the drawing. I've enjoyed this, but I am going to try and get some colouring advice in for next time, because while it does sort of work, it can be better. I can see so many ways for it that it can be better, but that's for another time. So thank you everyone for coming. If you like what you saw, there are 5 ways to let me know: liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and visiting Defending the Game, because each one really helps out and keeps content coming to you. Thanks for dropping by everyone, and I will see you all. Oh no, I always get that wrong. Keep getting the outros wrong. Thanks for dropping by everyone, and remember, you're always welcome at the Spectrum.